I do feel a little bit bad for pedophiles.
No, what?
I know. Everybody hang me. Oh. Okay, but hear me out. Like, you want a man to come and kidnap you and take you away, and that's super hot to you. That's so sexy. But that's his fetish. You want a man to touch your feet, and that's his fetish.
I am a grown woman.
But society has deemed all of these things acceptable. Like, you can whip people nowadays, and they're like, it's okay as long as I don't say the safe word, right?
You're chilling with French fries and thick thighs.
What up, nerds? Welcome back to French Fries and Thick Thighs. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming again.
So we have some fun, controversial topics today, and just some, random banter. But first, I have a hilarious story to share. I can't pronounce words. Words are hard.
Today's hard. Today's difficult.
Okay, so we're going to the bank, and for anybody who's from Calgary or knows of Calgary, the hood is Forest Lawn. Mm-hmm. So we're going to the bank in Forest Lawn in the hood. And we're sitting outside waiting for my friend to go in and just take out some cash or whatever. And we're just sitting in the car. And this homeless person, I don't know if they're homeless or drug addict or what. Could be both. I don't know. Probably both. Anyways. He's like, there's like this mini pony wall. Like a short wall. And there's like these two areas that you walk through. So he's kind of behind the pony wall. So you can see like his upper half. And then there's like the walkthrough area. So all you see is him bend over and pull down his pants and just projectile all over the CIBC. And like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he painted the building. It was disgusting. And we're sitting in the car and my friend just pulls out her phone and she's videotaping it. I'm like, why? Nobody wants to see that the first time. Why are you recording it again? Guys, it was disgusting, but it was actually hilarious. So
I have actually a couple questions on that. One, did anyone come out from CIBC?
So no.
Like no one was like, hey, you can't on our building? Like maybe. But
it's in between two buildings, so there's like no windows or anything.
Oh, so they had no idea.
And there's a parking lot. Oh yeah, like I feel bad for whoever found that. It probably smelled so bad. It probably smelled so bad like a couple days afterwards or whatever.
Oh my god.
He didn't even leave or wipe.
I know.
He just pulled up his pants and went about his day. In the same area. Like that was his
And this
house.
was daytime?
Yeah. Full blown daytime. Like we're talking like 1 p.m. Like dude just whips down his pants and lets it go.
Second question to that. Was he full Monty? Could you see everything?
No, there's a pony wall.
Oh, well, thank God.
But he bent over and there's like the walkway. So you could just see his butt.
Oh, so
and then projectile poo everywhere.
Oh, why?
I just remember looking at me like, what is going on?
Why is this happening?
Is this really happening?
I mean, I have seen some weird on 17th Ave, let me tell you. But I've never seen that. Never seen that. I've seen some weird, like people walking around flailing their arms. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, how high did you get, sir? He's got the good stuff.
Sometimes I feel like I need to be on that level. Like, where are you going now?
Who's your dealer?
Oh my god, that made me think of that girl in the Mac store when this was back when I still smoked cigarettes. I went to go and pick up smokes. I told you it's a ghost. I told you.
Who's on it? Okay, I gotta shout.
I told you.
What
it's the music ghost. I warned you.
The music ghost?
The music ghost, you guys, okay? Melissa has like this speaker in the bathroom to play music when we're like getting ready and showering, and sometimes it just randomly turns on all the time. All of a sudden, being sitting there, and music will start playing as you see.
I didn't believe her.
Started playing out of nowhere. I'm telling you, it's a music ghost.
I love that it just stops itself. It's like,
yeah, no, that's what happens. It's like, okay, I'm done. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, bye.
Like, nobody turned you on, sir. You're not invited.
You're not invited.
You can't sit with us.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so you're in Max.
Oh, yes. I'm picking up smokes, and some lady I don't even remember how it all started or like what, because this was quite a few years ago. But she just came up to me and she's talking about how she's looking for her mom or something, or she lost her mom. And I thought, like, when she said, no, it was lost her mom, because I thought when she said lost her mom, like, her mom had died and she was, like, grieving, and maybe that's why she had, decided to be as high as she is. Clearly, there's no way she was sober. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And she starts explaining to me, she's like, yeah, she's in my back pocket. And I'm like, what? What? She's like, yeah, she's in my back pocket. She's right here in my back pocket.
No, stop! Don't pull it out!
And I was like, okay. And I just walked to the till and I was like, okay. Oh, wow. God. And then she started explaining it to the till people. She was like, yeah, I lost my mom. She's in my back pocket. And they're like,
did you find out what's in her back pocket?
No, I was a little nervous about finding out what was in her back pocket. I did not want her to pull anything.
Do you think it was her ashes?
That's what I didn't think about it at first, and I'm like, what, does she think her mom's a little person just like chilling in her back pocket? Like, what? I don't know. I didn't see anything in her back pocket. I think she was just
like a bulge back there.
No,
could you imagine if she's just got like a full on what are those things that you put ashes in?
Urns.
Yeah, an urn. Just a full urn on her back. Carries her everywhere with her.
There was nothing there that like seemed like something would be in her back pocket, but it was just so funny how she's like, yeah, I lost my mom. She's in my back pocket. I'm like, what?
Like a Ziploc bag.
That's what I think.
God.
I don't know. I was a little concerned. More morbid. I was concerned. I was just like, I'm gonna leave now. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Enjoy. Yeah, she was. It was good though. It was good though. I was laughing hard.
Oh, that'd be so much better. Honestly, we should just do a skit of just walking down 17th.
Ooh, I think that would be a good one. Like the amount of shit that we see. And like we could even do like a two-parter. Like we could do daytime down 17th Ave and then nighttime down 17th Ave. So you pick which one you like.
Oh my god, now we're doing hood stories. This is too good. This is funny. Episode change.
Episode change. We're gonna do controversial opinions, but
first hood stories. Our intro, hood stories.
Hood stories.
Okay, so do you remember when we were going to get alcohol? There's like a liquor store on the corner. There's a liquor store on every corner. But anyways. There's a liquor store in the corner, and we're going to get drinks for whatever. And we come out of the liquor store. As soon as I start saying it, you'll remember. We come out of the liquor store, and there's these, like, a bunch of, like, little teenage kids, and they're, like, picking on this old guy. They're like, oh, you hitting on my girl? You looking at my girl? And we're like, me and Rebecca, like, first of all, we're not, like, we're confrontational. We'll fucking get up in there. It doesn't matter. So
we will fight. We will fight you.
So we're standing there with, like, our drinks. And we're watching this go down. Like, do we need to, like, help this older guy out? Because it's, like, a group of, like, 3 or 4 teenagers, like, picking on this older guy. And then I'm like, well, if he was looking at a girl and being a pervert, then maybe he deserves it.
But I do. Okay, now as you say that, because I remember that exact comment.
So, like, it sorts itself out in the hood. Like, you're going to be a pervert to a girl, somebody's probably going to beat you up. Like, okay, but if you're not being a pervert to a girl and then there's a bunch of people, then we got to step in, right? Like, it's a community here. So
it's a community here.
So we're standing there just, like, waiting for this to unfold. Like, do we step in? Do we let this old guy get beat up? Like, what do we do? So we're watching this, and the old guy just takes off to his car, and we're like, okay, like, shit, what's going on now? So, just, like, where's the popcorn? So we're standing there with still drinks in our hands, standing at the door, or the, like, corner, and he goes to his car, and he just grabs out a tire iron.
Oh, yeah,
and these kids bolt. They bolt so fast, and me and Rebecca are standing in the corner laughing. We're laughing so hard. We're like, whoa, he showed you guys.
Scared the out of you, kid.
Yeah, where's your confidence now?
Yeah, you were all about that until the weapons came out, huh?
I love that he was so prepared. Like, I would have to fumble through my trunk to find my tire iron. He had it. It was there, ready. I was like, okay, we're not the prepared crew in the hood.
No.
Don't run to us.
But that reminds me of Amy. Have you seen her back seat?
No.
She has a full-blown baseball bat in her back seat for when she gets angry.
Get out.
I'm dead serious. She has a baseball bat.
Who is she hitting with it?
Anybody who tries to with her. It's a family thing. It's not just we're confrontational. It's a whole thing. It's all of us.
Oh my god.
All 5 of us. Yeah.
I was sitting in the drive-thru at Tim Hortons the other morning, and there was like 8 people. You know, you have that one Like, it's 5 in the morning. People have places to be. Why are you ordering 10 things? Who's going to eat that much right now?
See, that's where I need my Thor hammer.
This is what I
was my drive-thru.
I was sitting in the drive-thru. I'm like, if only I had Rebecca's Thor hammer.
Just like,
throw it through all the cars. Just like, move. Get out the way.
Get out the way.
I was getting so mad. Like, why do you need to eat? You don't need to eat that much at 5 a.m. You don't need it. People need their coffee, though. I need that.
I need that to function.
Yeah. If you don't give me my coffee, it's about to go down.
Maybe he was paying it forward to, like, his staff members or something.
Well, then he didn't make it back far enough. Because mine wasn't paid for.
This is true. This is true.
Like, if you're going to be a coffee angel, make it down the whole line. Or don't order 30 things. Just start there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Don't piss off.
Or, like, have it planned out. You know what I mean?
I don't think it works out.
You're like, I want a bagel with cream cheese and a medium double, and I want a large ice cap, and you know, have it planned out. I don't know. I'm just shooting shit out of what's at Tim Hortons. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Have you seen that video of that guy who, like, does the coffee angel thing?
No.
Okay, there's this video.
Oh, no.
There's this video of this guy, and he's like, what does the guy behind me have? And the guy's the teller or whatever is like, oh, like, he's got, like, a coffee or, like, just a small combo or whatever. And he's like, okay, I'm going to pay for his. And so he pays for his, and then he fucking speeds around. To the drive-thru, and somebody else is coming in. He's, like, screaming at them. He's like, I'm doing something! And he goes through the drive-thru. He's like, how am I going to get for you? And he's like, I want 5 double backs, 5... And he, like, orders, like, 10 of everything on the menu, waiting for the person in front of him to pay for it. I was like, oh, my God, this is gold.
He's like,
Just how, like, blatantly angry he was when somebody tried to go in front of him. He was like, I'm doing something! Don't you ruin my plan! It was so funny. I was like, yes, that is
funny.
how we need to function. You know what sucks? I don't know if he ever got his food paid for, now that I think about it.
He probably didn't. That guy was probably like, I'm not paying for a $100 meal.
I'm not paying for all your food, you jack. Thanks
you
for the free
put,
coffee.
Like, $3 on my card towards it? Like, give her, but I'm not paying $100 for your freaking food.
That's so funny. Yeah, he would know that he only ordered, like, a $2 coffee or whatever. So.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Like,
what do you think he did when he got up to the window? Just, like, found out that he owed it all and drove off?
I would have. I'd be like, I'd be like, oh, sorry.
Sorry, not me. Oops. Not me. I wouldn't even say anything. I just rolled my window to drive on.
They'd be like, your total is 107.54. You'd be like, just like slowly roll up your window and drive away.
Just gonna go on here.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's not like they could have made it that fast anyways. But that would be so funny.
Oh. I'm sure they have like at fast food places where they have like before they even start making an order like that, they make sure that it's paid for. Mm-hmm. Because they're waiting regardless, right? Because the customer's going to be waiting regardless. Oh, yeah, It's not like they're going to have that food ready by the time they get to the next window. But if they
dropped 10 burgers in the deep fryer, I'd be laughing hard. So hard. Stick to the fast food companies.
Stick to the fast food companies. You and your fast
food. Your nasty filler burgers.
Shit. That tastes delicious.
It's all overpriced.
Is that even real meat? I can tell you Taco Bell is not real meat, okay? No, that does not digest properly. Yeah. No, it's delicious, but it just doesn't digest properly.
Oh, I don't. It's delicious.
Do not get me wrong. Taco Bell is amazing. Okay,
Taco Bell's like the only one I would eat anymore. I cannot stand any other fast food.
Taco Bell.
Oh, I love Taco Bell.
Love a good taco.
Mm-hmm. Matt's favorite.
Favorite
street food.
Ooh, you should do that sometime.
Yeah. Okay, so unpopular opinion. Maybe it's popular. Actually, I think it's popular. You guys tell me if this is popular or unpopular. Unsolicited dick pics. What's the deal?
Unpopular.
No, it's a popular opinion though.
Oh, it's a popular opinion. Yeah. Don't send me your dick pic. Or ask.
Like, why though?
Like, maybe I'm feeling a little frisky at that moment or something. Like, just ask me. Like, I'll be sitting at work. And they're like, I'm like, I'm at work.
I think they think it's funny. One time I'm in the gym. I open my Snapchat and there's like a dick pic. I'm like, I threw my phone on the leg press. I was like, why? Why did you send that to me? But you know I'm at the gym.
just don't. And, like, not to be a dick, but, like, first and foremost, I probably have a picture of your face. Mm-hmm. So if you're sending me a picture of your dick, I'm just saying, I'm showing all 8 of my friends.
Okay. Oh my God, it gets even better. So this person who sent me the dick pic, they were telling me a story about, it was like a guy I was chatting with on an app or something. And he told me a story about, like, the girls in Australia will save the dick pics and then track down your family and then tell you to send them like $3,000 or they're sending your dick to your mom.
Oh my God. That is genius.
I totally
Why
forgot
don't we
about
do that everywhere?
I know, right?
Like,
oh, that's an easy way to cut dick pics. That's so funny.
There's so many problems with this, like, the dick pic situation, because, like, I actually read a comment on a group that I'm part of on Facebook.
Yeah.
And the comment was, it's like, women have completely lost our power. Back in the day, men used to have to not only just pay to have sex with us, we had to give them consent, like, or else, like, it was a normal thing. Nowadays, like, they had to pay to have sex with us. They couldn't get laid without either marrying us and giving us all of their money.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or paying for prostitution for a woman to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Now, they just go around and get it for free because of all these girls who are like, oh, I need to be loved. Understandable. We all need a little love. However, stop giving it up, ladies.
I don't know. I feel like feminism has come so far that, like, we can just have sex and not have anything else with it. It's okay.
Yeah, but then that's how they win, because they're like, oh, I'm not going to start a relationship with you, or oh, I'm not going to do anything for you because I can get your pussy no matter what.
But what if I don't want to start a relationship with them?
Okay, then that's okay.
I don't want you, sir.
But if you're looking to start getting a relationship, don't think that it's going to work. They don't care.
Oh, yeah, ladies, don't have sex if
and
you
like,
want to get in a relationship.
The men in this, not even just in this city, in this world, they just think they are entitled to everything nowadays, and it's just like,
this is becoming a man conversation.
Giving
I love
it up to them. Stop. They literally had to pay for it. Back in the day, they had to pay for prostitution or they had to marry us. And if they married us, that means we were entitled to half their money anyways. So, what the hell are we doing going out for a coffee and then giving it up? No, I am worth way more than $2, okay? You want this? I'm making you work for it.
Speaking of which, who invented parking lot dates? I had a guy this is years ago, but I had a guy on a dating app ask me to meet him in a parking lot. I was like, sir, are you stupid? I have no other response. Are you dumb? Did I match with somebody who is... I'm not going to say the word. Because Crystal would kill me. But are you dumb?
Yes.
It's my only rebuttal to this.
Because he doesn't have money. He's hoping that you'll just sleep with him in the back of his car.
It was so bad. I was like, do girls meet you?
Yes, that's the problem.
Like, has somebody met you before in the parking lot?
If we all as women raise our standards together to not let men just... Because here's the other thing, too. 99.9% of the time you're going to go and sleep with a man. 99.9% of the time, they're not even going to give you an orgasm. They only care about themselves. So what the is the point? I might as well just take my toy and do it myself. Then I don't have a sweaty body on top of me fucking huffing and puffing in my ear.
And no unsolicited dick pics.
And no unsolicited dick pics. Or we all raise our standards, lady. One, they will get better because they will, if you're not going to give it to me, I'm not going to give it to you. So they will raise their standards to make sure that, one, we get orgasms. This is the real plot here.
Word of the year, celibacy.
We get actual respect on our name. I ain't giving you until you give me.
I like this.
Because like they just go and they just think, oh, okay, that girl's a hoe. I'm just gonna sleep with her. Not okay, cool.
But it's okay to be a hoe. If you want to be a hoe.
Hey,
I support you.
I had my days. Okay, I'm not saying that I was never a hoe. I was a hoe, but I'm just saying the standards need to be raised.
Yeah. Like, if you just want to go get dick and not let them back to your house, then I support you.
So, I also found that a double-edged sword.
Why?
Well, because I feel like if half the girls are out there and they're like, oh, then those girls are just getting ran through and I am not getting what I want.
I know. It's a lonely life over here.
It needs to be like a whole agreement behind
celibacy.
all women. We all need to agree to this. Men need to work harder for us.
Oh.
They need to give us the respect that we deserve because we are women and we create their. I don't see no man growing no babies.
I have so many angles in this conversation. I just can't. I can't keep up.
I did see this video the other day on, I don't know what it was on, probably Facebook or something, because that's where I usually watch videos. But he was like, "Oh, have men done more for the world than women, or like who has done more for the world, men or women?" And the girl was like, "Women." And he's like, "Oh yeah, well, who was the first to land on the moon? Who invented electricity? Who did this? Who did that? Blah blah blah." And they're all men.
Yeah, sure.
And
name things when we weren't allowed to be employed.
Yeah,
sir.
No, but then she's like, "Okay, fair enough." And he's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Women gave birth to all of them." And he's like,
"Booyah!"
And you just see the look on his face. He's just like,
mic drop.
And he had nothing to say. He was just completely caught. I was like, "Yeah, you're damn right. Women gave birth to all of them."
I love male versus female conversations. These are my favorite.
Yeah.
I was more prepared for this. God, I love these.
Well, that's just all I had.
Okay, well, we started on Unsolicited Dic Pic.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think they're so funny because, you know what I wonder? And maybe, Kate, maybe if we have some male viewers, you guys can let us know on that. Let us in on the sitch here. Do you guys, like, feel empowered when you do it? Is it, like, a power move? Like, when I get dressed up.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, like, when I get dressed up to go out, everyone's like, "Oh, you're dressing up to impress men." No, sir. No. You're going to be my slave tonight. I am powerful. I am dominating. I look good. And to be fair, you gave me this power by hitting on me when I look good. And you don't get it back. I'm not returning this power. This is my power, and I'm keeping it. So I'm going to get dressed up, and I'm going to go out, and I'm going to feel fierce and dominant. But do you guys feel fierce and dominant when you're sending dick pics?
Or do you just feel pervy? You're just like,
Is it just funny? Yeah. Do you send dick pics when you're, like, sending your poo pics? I heard guys send poo pics, too.
Yeah, but I think they only send the poo pics to each other.
But do they do it at the same time? Like, does a girl get a dick pic and a guy gets a poo pic?
I hope not, because if they're dragging on taking it, I
Can
feel
we
a
please
little
hashtag poo pics?
concerned.
This is the best. This is the best word I've ever heard in my life. Poo pics.
I'm a little concerned. Please, no poo pics.
There was one time, it was like me and, my girlfriends like Nadine, Courtney, Ariana. So me and a bunch of girlfriends, I didn't even know how, like, we posted, like, we hung out a lot that summer, so we had a lot of fun adventures and a lot of pictures and whatever. And this random guy, I want to say he was from Mexico, just the way he looked and whatever the situation was in the pictures. That was the vibe we got. He sent us, you guys, 49 dick pics. And they were so bad. So, like, he had holy sweatpants, and his dick was through the hole of the sweatpants. It was like, this must be art.
They might see it that way. They might be like, "Oh."
And he sent it to all of us. He sent it to me, he sent it to Nadine, Ariana, Courtney, like, literally every single one of us got 49 dick pics.
Why?
I know. It was quite creative. And then he had, like, holy underwear, too. I was like, what was the thought behind this?
I'm just, like, you have holy pants and holy underwear, but yet you expect to take me out on a date? What?
I don't even think, there was no conversation at all. He was just like, "See my dick."
See my dick. See it.
And we did. Oh! And then
see it.
One time we went out to Kelowna just for, like, a girls' weekend, and we're walking to this restaurant, and this guy hears my girlfriend singing, and she's got a beautiful voice. So they literally follow us into the restaurant, and that's cool, whatever. So they come, they chat with us, and we're all laughing. I was quite literally writing a paper at the table. Like, I'm not even kidding. I, had my laptop
I'm busy.
up. And so they're all chatting, and I'm, like, finishing my paper to hand it in. And I guess they, like, added each other or something like that. So they leave, and we're getting ready to, I submit my paper, first of all. And then we're getting...
Yeah, that was not forgotten.
Important part of the story. So I close my laptop, and we're getting ready to leave and, like, take some shots and whatever. And then she opens her phone, and this guy's just sending her dick pics. Like, we just met these guys 10 seconds ago. He's like, "See my dick." Like, why do we do this?
I honestly think it's because they think they're going to get laid. I honestly, in the back of my mind, I think that they think that when we see a dick pic, we're like, "Oh my God, that must be true love." Like, no, we're looking like men, if you are watching, all women are looking at your dick pic like, what is, like, it's not, no, it's not.
None of us requested it.
Every woman out there, her first foreplay before the actual action, trust me, I would much rather see your tongue than your dick. I at work, okay? I'm just saying.
Although I will say, if you're starting to see somebody and you're like, is it worth it? And you're like, I don't mind a dick pic there because I'm like, what am I working with?
Oh, you gotta.
What are we talking about here?
You gotta drive the car before you buy it. Absolutely.
I don't want to drive the car. I just want to view the car. Know that the car is an acceptable car. A luxurious car.
A luxurious car. Yeah, but you never know. Because I have slept with men who have had not the largest, but they sure knew what to do before and during and everything else. And I was like, God damn, that was the best sex of my life. But you had this tiny, tiny penis.
Okay. I just feel like I'm like the latter. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna do it.
No. If they know, see, but that's the thing with men with small penises.
They don't show them.
No, they have to work so damn hard during foreplay because they know they ain't getting anywhere. So your mind is already blown before they even get it in, and you're like, okay.
I will say one thing.
They have to work harder.
I've never seen like a dick pic of a small dick.
No.
So clearly it's guys who feel very good about what they got. Do girls send tit pics?
I do. If you send me a dick pic, I'll send you my boobs. I got nice ones.
Okay, rephrase. What? Do girls send unsolicited tit pics?
Oh, no, you have to send me yours first before I'll send you mine. Okay. And it has to be wanted.
Oh, ladies, tell me this. Tell me if you send unsolicited tit pics.
I don't send unsolicited tit pics, but yeah, I'll send you my tits.
I feel like if it's okay, like if it's a relationship and you guys are like maybe long distance or something like that, then like, okay, I can understand it. But like maybe just meet up and see each other's parts, like in real time, like in the olden days.
Yeah, I just send my tits.
Like before technology existed.
If you want to see anything else, though, that's when we have to like dinner. You have to pay for dinner. Take me out.
The tits. Although, I mean, I'm judging, but like the ladies on OnlyFans are making billions, and kudos to them.
Honestly, I was thinking I have really nice feet, so questioning my feet. Right. I literally. Oh, did you ever hear about that story?
Really cute feet.
I have the cutest feet.
I don't know why.
Did I ever tell you that story about my feet?
Why did you get the cute feet and the cute nose, and I got the fucking ugly nose and the ugly feet?
I got the fat sausage fingers.
You're dropping my headphones.
Did I ever tell you about that feet situation at that bar that I was working at?
The bikini bar?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this was years ago, you guys. This was probably like 10, 15 years ago. But I worked in a bikini bar, and I had to wear flippy floppies.
Flippy floppies?
Flippy floppies. And a bikini with, well, that's about it. It was a bikini. Yeah. And this guy.
Hence the bikini bar.
I don't know what he owned. He owned some sort of. Actually, it's even funnier because Binky ended up working for him for like 2 or 3 years after the fact. Yeah, because Chantel set her up with a job, and I worked with Chantel.
Oh,
right. I don't know. The long story short, okay. But I don't know. He was really into my feet, and I also have a tattoo on my foot. And I don't know. He just kept like looking at my feet as I was like serving him, and I'd bring him his beer and whatever else. And then all of a sudden he comes up to me and he's like, come here. And I was like, okay. And so I like leaned and I was like, what do you want? And so I'm like thinking maybe he's like embarrassed to ask something or something, right? Because granted, when you work at a bikini bar, you have to be a very strong woman to turn around and tell a guy to f off. Because let's be serious, you're in a bikini bar and men think that they are just entitled to touch you. But anyways, he was a real sweet old guy. But he's like, can I touch your feet? And I was like, what? And he's like, I will give you $50 to touch your foot. I was like, you'll give me $50 to touch my foot? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay.
Okay. Touch my foot.
He literally was like, thank you. I was like, dude, I'll let you suck my toe for $200 right now. Like, are you kidding me? $50 to just literally like one finger touch the top of my foot. He didn't even like caress it, nothing. He just like one finger touched the top of my foot. I was like, dude, $200. I'd let you suck my toe right now.
How are we going up here? What's the negotiation price?
You want $1,000? I will legit let you just play with my feet for like an hour. Like, give me $1,000 right now. You can play with my feet all day. I don't care. Well, not all day. I have an hour.
Yeah, an hour. This is tops.
Yeah, he just like, that's all he did. And then I was like, he needs to come back.
Where are are you at, sir?
$50 a night on top of my tits for just a quick little foot. Like, I was like, oh, I should have told him, you can massage my feet after a long day's work.
And
for
pay me.
$1,000.
and pay me for it.
And pay me for it, and I will let you massage my feet.
Oh, these fetishes are a real thing.
Yeah, he loved it. He was all over it. I think he did it a few times. He gave me like $50 to just touch my foot, and it wasn't like anything weird. It was just like literally like just like a touch on the top of my foot. It wasn't like in my toes or anything. Not weird.
See, this is you're not getting this power back, man. You gave it to us, and we have it.
Yeah.
And we're aware of it now. You're not getting it back.
Not getting it back.
No.
Nope.
We know how much you like our feet.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking. I should do an OnlyFans for my feet.
Only closed-toe shoes from now on, women. Mm-hmm. We gotta hold this secret tight. Make them pay.
Yes, make them pay.
Any man wants to design an open-toed shoe? Canceled.
Canceled.
Cancel culture.
I think we live in the wrong area for closed-toe.
Wait, I haven't even.
Oh no, we do live.
No, you're right. I get what you're getting. Sorry.
Yes.
In cold climate. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the new theme, guys. New theme. Socks with sandals.
No, sorry.
Yeah, we got to do it. It's for women. It's for womankind. Socks with sandals, ladies.
Unpopular opinion. No. I mean, I'm all about getting us that money, but like, no. Okay. No.
Well,
just wear some shoes.
I don't want to wear runners all the time.
Wear flats. I don't care. Just not socks with sandals, please. Not socks with sandals. No.
Okay. Wearing socks and sandals.
No, you're gonna look like that old guy at like the resort when you go on vacation, and for some reason he's wearing socks up to his all the way up to his knees.
Those are the only socks he has.
He's got his Hawaiian shirt on with his little coconut with the umbrella, and he's got socks all the way up to his knees, and he's got these weird sandals on. He's like,
I feel like I can pull it off.
No.
No.
In winter, maybe because you're wearing pants. We can't do socks with sandals.
Okay, I actually wear socks with sandals all the time.
And you look ridiculous all the time.
Whatever, it's fine.
It's weird.
I'm not looking for anybody. I'll just live my best life with my socks and sandals. It's fine. She's weird for not doing it. Who doesn't enjoy warm feet?
Who wears socks with sandals? Put on some shoes if your feet are cold.
I do. I like socks with sandals. I used to laugh at them too, but then I did it. Game changer.
Or wild pot. Shoes.
No. They constrict my feet.
Oh, wild.
I don't want it. I want the freedom of the sandal and the warmth of the sock.
So a sock doesn't constrict your foot. But a shoe does?
Yes. A shoe has much more material. Everybody knows this.
Guys, help me understand this, because I'm just not.
Everybody knows this.
I'm not getting it.
It's like a slipper, but for outside slippers, because the sock is warm, but the sandal is free.
So shoes. Yeah.
No. Did I say shoes? I didn't say shoes. No. Okay, says the girl who doesn't like. I like crop tops.
Oh, here's another thing. Can I go shopping anywhere that doesn't look like I've been shopping at the fucking Baby Gap? Can I have, can I just buy one full shirt that doesn't look like a man's shirt on me? Like a damn tank top that isn't,
God.
like, and that's the other thing too. Women who are bustier like myself, a crop top comes to her nipples. Like, we're like...
Underboobs are in.
Okay, underboobs are in. If I don't wear a bra, it's not just underboob you're going to be seeing.
You be like Peter Griffin and give a side boob.
Sure, you want to see the rest of my boob when it swings out of there? Gravity hasn't been that nice all to me these past few years, okay? It's pulling down.
Oh, maybe that's the premise. Maybe guys also invented tops.
I bet you they did, because they're like, let's see if we can see it.
God, ladies, we've been backwards this whole time.
I'm telling you, that's why they feel they have freaking power, because they do shit like this.
Yeah, because up until 2 years ago, they could friggin' mandate us to wear heels at work. It was bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know how they got away with that for so long.
God, my feet hurt. So bad.
No wonder you like wearing socks with sandals. This all makes sense now.
This is true, yeah. This is the reality, guys. The socks are comfy on the sore feet.
Yeah, no. See, I was, and that's the one thing I've really loved about myself. is not only could nobody tell me what to do, but like a man, especially my whole life, could never tell me what to do. So I would literally get a job and they'd be like, "You have to wear heels." I'm like, I quit. I'll go find a job somewhere else.
First day, I'm out.
Yourself. I wear fucking heels. You're crazy. And I would. I'd go and get hired somewhere else because I knew I could.
The first day of like the legislation change when they took out the heels, like women have to wear heels, but you can't say women have to wear heels, I think is what they changed. Every single one of us servers showed up in flats the next day. Every single one of us. Like it was unanimous.
Every single one of you were like, I am never wearing heels again.
Go yourself. It was so bad.
Like, I love the look of a heel, but like for like a picture.
Mm-hmm. I love heels.
Yeah.
I know, they're so uncomfy.
Who, like, no.
I know, but they look so good.
Why don't we just change the mindset that flats look great as well?
Okay, well, there's a big mindset we need to change there. Like, how about I don't have to wear tight clothes? I want to live in sweatpants and sweaters, and that's it. And still be found attractive.
If I could live in pajamas, with like a bun in my hair on top of my head all day long, look like I'm homeless, I totally would.
Also, like, tights are super comfy, don't get me wrong. But, like, man, the compression, I get bloated. It hurts. It's painful.
And if we are talking about clothes, who decided that women do not need pockets? I'm just curious. What happened to the front pockets? Yeah. I actually remember explaining this to a guy at work, and he's like, "Why are you sticking your phone in your back, or my chapstick or something? I don't know." And I kept sticking it in my back pocket, and he's like, "Why are you sticking it in your back pocket?" He's like, "You're just going to sit on it or something like that when you sit back down in your chair." And I was like,
we're going to melt it is what happens on our warrant.
I was like, I don't have anywhere else to put it. He's like, "Do your front pockets?" And I'm like, "Oh no, those are fake." And he's like, "What do you mean they're fake? I can see your pocket." And I'm like, "No,
no, they don't exist,
they
sir.
Don't exist."
Why do you think we get so excited about?
And I showed him. I was like, "There's no pocket there." He's like, "What? You guys don't get pockets?" I'm like, "I've been saying this." They have literally given us no choice but to wear purses. They have given us no choice but to carry purses because they do not give us pockets to carry our stuff.
No.
I can't even get like, and then you all look at us crazy when we pull our debit cards out of our bra. Well, where the else did you want me to put it? You gave me no pockets. Where else would you like me to carry it?
Unless you're going to carry my bag. Let's go back to those days, too, when men carried women's bags. Like, I can't even put it in my pockets. You make me carry a bag, but you won't carry my bag. What is this? This is bullshit. I don't want the bag.
I don't want the bag. Carry my bag. There's still men out there that do that. I've seen them.
Where? Hello?
Hello? I think they're all taken. That's the problem. Them women snatched them up real quick. They were like, me ache. I'm like, smart girl. Smart girl.
I mean, again, they got to figure it out. It's like, we're going to give them the bare minimum. And when we open a door, woman will just, like, buckle at the knees.
It's true.
God, where did we let this come to, woman?
If a guy opened my car door one time on a date, I swear to God, see, and this is the problem. I am part of the problem. He'd get it in that day because he opened my door. 10 minutes ago, I was talking about respect, make him pay. He opens my door, and I'm like, please, no.
See, and this is why I have sworn to celibacy. Because I will not fall for the games. I'm out. I'm just taking myself out of the equation. I'm out.
Yeah.
Everybody else can solve the riddle.
Everybody else is solving riddles.
I'm done solving riddles.
I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, the riddles suck anyways.
You always hear those women who are like, I'm done with men. I'm going to be lesbian. But are women any better?
No. Yes? This is a trick question.
Are you kidding me? I'm psycho. I wouldn't want to be with me. No wonder men don't.
I get along so much better with my girlfriends.
Do you, though?
I do. And also, like, I didn't get one phone call from any of my guy friends on my birthday. I shouldn't say that. Some guy friends called me. But my girlfriends made sure we had dinner reservations, made sure I had chocolate, because every girl needs chocolate on her birthday, obviously. And made sure they paid for my dinner. My girlfriends paid for my dinner. Like, your girlfriends make sure you're set.
This is true. But
they set the bar for me. This is why I'm single. Okay, it's all coming full circle now.
It's all coming full circle now. You've had a realization. I also feel... Epiphany. I also feel like there's standards that we can hold men to. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But, like, there's just some things that holding them to is unfair. Like, they're just, because they're not there. And that's not fair. That's not fair of us to be like, you need to do this. They don't get it. They never did. And that's not fair. Right. You can't get mad at them for not cleaning the house. They would live in school or like doing this or doing that. Like, sometimes they just need to be told what to do.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. I do not want to hear my voice more than I have to hear my voice as we're recording a podcast.
I'm like, I love talking.
Oh my God. No. I'm like, you make me say something more than once, it's about to go down.
No.
You've been getting late for a week.
I think we need to cut them some slack. The ones who try, anyways. The ones who do. So, like, if I were to be in a relationship and he always opened up the car door and he always brought me flowers and he always... Well, I don't even really care about flowers, to be honest.
Guys are listening to this? Like,
flowers.
I'm out on the first one.
I know. They're like, I can't even open the car door. Like, but if they, like, open the doors for me or the car door for me and, like... You know, just came home and just asked a simple, like, how my day was. I don't give a about the other shit. Like, if I have to tell you 3 times to change the oil on my car, I'll tell you 3 times. Also, on the 3rd time, I'm going to be pretty pissed that you still haven't changed my oil. But I'll tell you 3 times. Yeah. Like, I feel like sometimes men are just, they're just, as somebody who's very forgetful, I feel like it's 10 times worse for a man.
Yeah, you know what? As soon as this all makes sense coming from you now. Rebecca has no foresight for anything.
No,
at all.
I don't.
Like, she also needs to be told. So this makes sense why she's appreciative of it. Because she just...
I'm just left feel like
fair.
I just live in a dreamland on a consistent basis. So, like, unless somebody, like, you could tell me something the day before and be like, I need you here at 5. If you don't tell me that day, should be there at 5 earlier, something in my brain will stop working and then it'll be 5 o'clock and I'll be like, oh shit, I was supposed to be doing that or there. It just doesn't work for me. I just, yeah.
No, you're pretty good with plans and stuff like that. Like, that side of you is really good. It's just like, I'm walking with an 8-foot board. And so, like, naturally, I know you viewers have already picked it up. There's 4 feet in front of me and 4 feet behind me. Because it's an 8-foot board, right? You don't even have to know the measurement. You just know that, like, half of the board is in the front if I'm carrying it, and half of the board is behind me. Like, logically, right? No, it's not logical for this one. She'll stand right behind me and think she's not going to get hit when I turn. Because we're carrying it in a direction that I have to turn. Like, where? Where was the logic? She got hit in the head. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, I did.
Spoiler alert. She got hit in the face.
The worst part is I don't learn. I still do it. See, but that's what I mean. Like, sometimes, like, men are like me with my brain. They're just, like, not there for certain things. Like, I bet you they'd nail that. I bet you they would have moved out of the way. They're not dodo. But for other things, they're dodo. And for me, when it comes to construction stuff like that, I'm dodo.
Why don't we put in effort anymore? I just don't get it.
I did put in effort. I honestly had no idea the board was going to hit my head. I was trying to help. That's the worst part. God, so I think they are honestly like, they're like me. They're dodo. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, you're so dumb. It's okay.
It's okay. Like, I'm smart when it comes to other shit, but I don't know when it comes to like that. And I think that they just have that type of brain. And that's why I do feel a little bit bad for them sometimes. Because they're just dodo. They don't know.
I do pity men a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a tiny bit.
But then there's the arrogant pricks who kind of deserve everything that comes to them. But some men who are just actually just trying to just
mean well.
Just truly just let him.
I just wanted to come home and not get yelled at today. Like, I did everything right.
He tried. He stopped at the grocery store. He picked up the oranges, but he couldn't find the sauce that you were looking for your
I sent him a picture.
Like, or whatever. And see, you are like, I sent him a picture of me. I would be like, it's fine. Like,
I'm just okay.
He went to the grocery store. At least he went.
But also, coming from, like, a single mom point of view, is like, I'm so sick of having to organize everything. I can message in the app, like the soccer app, to find out the soccer times. Equally as good as you can message in the app to find out the soccer times. I don't know why I have to find out the soccer times. Why?
I don't get it.
You can message in the app. You have access. I gave you the password. I gave you the password access the same information I do. You figure it out.
Yeah. But I think if he... So in that case, that's understandable. But I think if he helped with the kid more, dropped the kid off at school, did certain things, you know what I mean? Then...
Oh, well, yeah, like we're talking different lists now. But...
No, but if he did certain things, then I don't think it would matter if he looked up in the app.
No, it matters. It matters.
But because he does absolutely nothing, looking up in the app is just...
But it's also like, why, man? Can't you book your own appointments? Why? I pick up the same phone you pick up. I dial the same number. I know, it's mind-blowing. I don't have a secret number. There's no backdoor line. Okay. It goes to the same receptionist. You know what's even cooler? Since COVID, you can book a lot online. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Why am I booking any appointments? Why?
I think it's because they don't know how to talk on the phone. And the only reason I say that is because my job is customer service and I talk to men literally all day long because the industry that I work in is primarily men. It's very...
She works in the tire industry, so that's why she talks to a lot.
I talk primarily to men and mechanics all day long.
Honestly... Who might I add, still sometimes, occasionally, try and fax in tire orders.
Occasionally. Some guy called the other day and he's like, oh, I need my statement. And I was like, yeah, what's your email? And he's like, I don't have email. I'm like, dude, we do not have fax. It's 2025. I'm like, I cannot help you. I work from home. Like, I cannot help you. And he's like, well, what do I do? I'm like, you sign up for an email and then I'll email it to you. Yeah. It'll take you 30 seconds. I can walk you through over the phone. Like, I am not faxing you nothing. We do not have fax.
I worked at a phone store briefly in Australia when I was a student. And the amount of guys who came in who were like, my email doesn't work. And you'd like open it for them. And I'd be like, yeah, it's full, sir. There's no more memory space. See the warning that popped up that says your email's full? You cannot receive any more emails? Did you see that? No? Okay. You need to delete some emails.
You need to delete it.
I don't think we need any more emails from the Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. From the Bass Pro Shop.
You can probably get rid of a few of those. I'm sure it'll be fine.
See? And that's their dodo. That is exactly where men are dodo. I am dodo in other places. They are dodo in that stuff.
I mean, we had the best conversation about this at work the other night, but it got very controversial, so I love controversial conversations, but this is a funny podcast, so I won't bring all that to it. But we did discuss, like, the yin and the yang of relationships. Like, we enjoy the dodo. It is funny. And I'm sure you guys enjoy, like, us being helpless sometimes. You know, and you, like, having to open a door for me or open the pickle jar for me. I'm sure that there's, like, the yin and the yang, but it's gone now because we're just like, fight. I'm equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part is like, I'm like, I don't need your help to open a pickle jar anymore. I know that you just hit it on the counter a few times.
Okay. Keep that to yourself. I still need help with the pickle jar.
No, you hit it on the counter.
No.
It's literally a trick.
It doesn't work, and I want a pickle now.
What is happening?
I want the pickle now.
See, that's her dodo. That's her dodo right there.
No. Do you know how many times I've tried to hit it on the counter?
Because you're not hitting it I'll teach you.
No.
I will.
I need a robot to just like...
Or...
like a robot with a setting, it just like clasps on. Maybe it's got like a silicone or something like that, and it's just like...
Or you just... and then you go...
It doesn't work.
It
does not happen that way. I read
this.
I'm sure everybody's read this meme at this point, but there's this like meme of this old couple. It's the guy, and he's like, every time my wife is mad and she won't talk to me, I just go tighten the pickle jar.
I want that. That's good.
Oh, I'm so stubborn. I will not talk to you for so long, but I will bite my pride for you to open that pickle jar.
No, I will open the pickle jar myself.
Oh, Rebecca's in the kitchen breaking it.
I will open that pickle jar myself.
Oh my god. No, I really need help with the pickle jar.
See, no, but I need help with everything else in my life.
That's fair. So I can do everything else. I'll build the deck.
Yeah, no.
But also, I'm so over that. Somebody said this to me the other day. I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, I don't want to say you're right, but you're right. I just do all the manly things because I've had to do all the manly things, but I don't want to do all the manly things. Do the manly things for me. Yeah. I don't want them. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for the vag life. It chose me.
It chose me.
Matter of fact, a male chose that I was going to be a female. Because women don't choose that. Men choose that. So you chose that I could be female, so now you deal with it.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I'm just like slumping back more
I know,
and more.
I was like, you're just, the more slumped you get, I see this more just come right in front of her face.
The best part was we're setting up the cameras before this, and she's like, okay, sit how you want to. I'm like, oh, if anything, I'm going to sit forward. As I'm like, just sitting
I know.
back into the couch.
That's the problem, is like, you get so comfy because you're sitting here chatting for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, by later on, you're like, yeah, you're like, that. You're like...
I'm going to prop a foot up, but never take my socks off. Never. Actually, I do take my socks off.
See, I would if my toenails were painted and show you my cute feet. Just kidding.
Just cute feet.
I do have cute feet.
I don't. I have cold feet all the time. Nobody else has this problem? I probably have bad circulation.
No, I don't have cold feet all the time. I mean, my feet get cold
It's
for
low
sure,
iron.
but
I think we should ask ChatGPT. It will tell me. I have cancer. Just kidding.
you remind me of my friend Sarah. She's getting better with it now, but she used to be that person so bad. She's like, I don't even know.
Sarah's so bad.
She was Sarah, so bad. She'd be like, oh my god, I have cancer, I'm dying. I'm like, dude, you're fine.
You have a dry cough.
You have a
dry cough. You're fine.
Like, it's allergies. She's like, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying.
My nose is running. It's my brain matter leaking out.
She's like, my kidneys are shutting down. She's gotten much better, though. She stopped looking at Google and diagnosing herself, so I'm very proud of her.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yes, well done, Sarah.
Okay, I wanted to ask you guys this one. Pedophiles.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Actually, okay, I jumped right. I hit the nail on the head. I was supposed to preface this, like, give you guys a little foreplay. Death penalty. That's where I was supposed to start with. But we all went pedophiles.
Well, because when you say, 99.9% of the population, wait, what percentage is, let's say 90% of the population is not pedophiles, and the rest of them, and the 10% is, 90% of the population went straight to pedophiles as well. That's where their mind went. They didn't go to murderers or anything like that. They went straight to pedophiles.
You're saying everybody but the pedophiles went to death sentence?
No, like, yeah.
No, like, yeah?
Yeah.
Which one is it? You said all three.
You should know that answer.
It's like, no, or like, or yeah.
It's a Canadian thing. You should know that answer. 90% of the people who heard pedophile went to death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 90 that aren't pedophiles, of course.
And obviously the pedophiles did not go to death penalty?
No, they went to children. Clearly, where else would their mind go? They went to children.
Oh my god, I'm dead. That's so funny. Okay, I am against the death penalty because obviously it's very, very finite. There's no going back. If you f that up, you just f it up harder. Mm-hmm. Like, you just made it worse. And there's crimes where I could say, yes, you should die. Oh no, I had a solution to this. I had a shower thought. Love shower thought.
Oh yeah, she did.
No, this is a new one.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you this one. Okay, so what if we create like a simulator where these people who do like horrendous crimes, like rape children and like murder a bunch of people sadistically, like the toy box killer. If you guys don't know who the toy box killer is, look it up. Anyways,
that should be one of our spooky stories.
Yeah, they should have to live in a simulation of what they did to other people. Like, so solitary confinement, we say, is like the worst penalty because humans crave interaction. So you put them in solitary confinement. And
I don't crave human interaction. I could spend my whole life alone as long as I have my doggy.
Okay, with the exception of Rebecca. And you're not alone if you have a dog.
It's not human interaction. It is an animal.
Okay, now we're going down another tunnel here. Like fuzzies, dude.
No, I don't mean ew. No, I just mean somebody I can talk to but doesn't respond because I don't want to argue.
Oh my god.
And I really don't want to. listen to the other person talk either.
Oh, okay. So you just want to hear your own voice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, when I'm by myself living in a cat, like I'd be like that,
crazy cat lady.
No, because I don't like cats.
Yeah, that's fair. I hate cats. Demons of the underworld.
Yes.
You cannot change my mind.
But I'd be like that witch in the cottage. With like her dog.
Witch?
I don't know. She doesn't cook children or anything, but she's.
But she doesn't cook the kids.
But
she sends them away.
And she just lives by herself, cranky old brat. She just wants to be alone and left alone.
Oh my God, Rebecca!
And she just has her dog.
You are the lady in The Fox and the Hound that finds the fox. I just remember her putting on her boot and running outside with her rifle.
That's me.
Yeah,
that is me. I would totally live there, perfectly fine.
Just happy by herself, fighting with the male neighbor who's got a dog. She's like,
no, but I like her dog.
No, I know, but she found the fox. The fox and the dog don't get along. So you have to pick.
The fox and the dog do get along.
Not really. Not when he's told to hunt the fox.
Right.
So the movie ends. God, figure it out.
And he doesn't want to.
Okay, anyways, simulation. People have to go into solitary confinement and live under a simulation of the shit they did to their victims. That, I think, would pass through legislation. Everybody would want that.
I agree to that. I think.
But only for horrific crimes. Like, I'm not putting Gypsy Rose to live through her mom again. Like, she's another victim.
No, see, I think rehabilitation really needs to be worked on in the prison system because let's be freaking serious. There is no rehabilitating 99.9% of people. No, that's not true. I keep saying 99.9% of people, but
also,
I'm sure there's
really
very high. I'm sure there's a very high percentage that a certain amount of people more often than not leave prison and end up coming back to prison because they just keep reoffending because of housing and everything else like that. I mean, getting a job and everything, it's difficult. So they go back to their old crimes and continue doing what they're doing. Yeah. However, when it comes to pedophiles, I feel like the torture that they described on those children should happen to them and they should die. I feel like they should not live on this earth. You wanted to touch a child, you should die.
Also,
but after some big burly man in prison rapes the out of you and makes you feel all the pain that you put that poor little child through.
I am aware of the studies that if you like castrate, there's like chemical castration, they decided to do that with pedophiles, like get rid of their testosterone, and they would just obviously still offend just with like tools.
Yeah, because it's their brain. Yeah.
Like, okay, but anyways. Just hear me out, guys. I'm still on board with cutting their dicks off. Because what if it's just deterrence for the rest of them? What if they're like, oh, they really did cut his dick off. Like, I can't do this. Or I can't get caught.
That's what they're going to think. They're going to think, oh, I can't get caught. Snowballing on that. How about we cut their dicks off and beat them with their own dick? I feel like it's not enough just to cut off their own dick.
What do you
after
just
what
like
they
put
did.
it in a sock and just like
fucking beat them with their bag of dicks. I feel like cutting their dick off just isn't enough. I feel like maybe I should shove it up their ass. I feel like
I think they might like that. just putting that out there.
I feel like they should be tortured to no extent. Like, ooh, they should just be tortured. Has anyone read Den of Vipers?
No.
They should be tortured.
Okay, again, unpopular opinion. I do feel a little bit bad for pedophiles.
No, what?
I know. Everybody hang me. Oh. Okay, but hear me out. Like, you want a man to come and kidnap you and take you away, and that's super hot to you. That's so sexy. But that's his fetish. You want a man to touch your feet, and that's his fetish.
I am a grown woman.
But society has deemed all these things acceptable. Like, you could whip people nowadays, and they're like, it's okay as long as I don't say the safe word, right? Pedophiles didn't have a choice on what their fetish was. They just got stuck with this choice of being a pedophile, of being attracted to children. Kind of sad.
You get that out in a different way. I want to murder someone. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go and murder people. No. I don't want to murder anybody. I mean, it's fucking weird.
Don't you?
Questionable, actually. There's a few people out in the world that I would just...
Okay, but if your brain was like literally telling you to murder people, you would. That's how murderers exist. It's just that is very rare. Pedophiles has not been bred out yet. No,
they're just weak pieces of crap. Strong 100%. People want to murder people every single day. But I'm strong as shit, and I'm smart. And I know that I ain't gonna get very far, even if I am the smartest person on the world and I can hide bodies. But I'm not gonna get very far.
I don't think they want to be attracted to kids. I think if somebody came out with like a shot, literally like a shot, and they were like, "Hey, take this, and you won't be attracted to kids anymore." We never line up a pedophile.
I don't think so.
You think they would still like want to be pedophiles?
Mm-hmm. I think pedophiles are just sick humans, and they don't think that they have a sickness. They just, I don't know. I think they're disgusting.
Like a narcissistic pedophile?
I don't know.
You know what I can tell you one thing, guys?
Because the thing is a pedophile feels like they have power. Like why they do it is the reasoning is because they have power over this innocent soul.
You think that's where it comes from?
I think.
I've never studied pedophiles. I don't know.
I feel like
just assumed it was like a brain issue.
Oh, it's definitely a chemical imbalance for sure that you like children. Mm-hmm. However, I feel like it's also a chemical imbalance that they want to have power over such an innocent soul. It's like people who hurt animals want to have power over such an innocent soul.
But people
how about I act innocent and I show up and I whoop that?
Whoop it.
Dead serious. I'd show up with fucking. Oh, I'd have nunchucks and everything. Oh, buddy, you fucking play. You know. I swear to God, if I was allowed, if someone could hire me to kill pedophiles and I would never get caught and never go to prison, I absolutely would take that job right now.
Oh my God, natural cycle things. We just hire hitmen.
Who don't get caught.
This is what, see, Elon Musk has the money for this. This is really what he should be doing in life, is paying hitmen to kill pedophiles. And then I wonder if we eradicate them, will that still be brought into the next generation? This is why pedophiles are in the hiding.
But the problem is all the rich people are mostly the pedophiles. Look at what's his nuts on his island and his weird... And there's just so many famous people went there and knew all about it, and they all kept their mouth shut because they had money.
Okay, now I'm really curious. Are pedophiles smarter than us? Why are they all millionaires? Are they smarter than the average person? I just want to cut one open and study their brain.
I don't want to study that. I just want to kill it.
I want to know. I'm going to put my fingers in. I'm just kidding.
Fingers in there.
I want to know.
I mean, it is curious. It is like curiosity that like why are you like that? Like, why are you so up? Mm-hmm. That you would think that that's
what
acceptable.
Makes you like children?
That, yeah.
Well, I mean,
but also I just want to kill them.
But is it surprising though? Because a lot of men are attracted to like younger women.
Yeah.
Right? Like they always go for like that youthfulness. And biologically, women are more fertile when they're younger. So like biologically, it would make sense that they're attracted to that on an evolutionary basis. Because they want their, so biologically they want their seed to be passed on. So they're going to go for a, what's it called? A better chance of their seed being passed on. Women do the same thing. If we don't know we do it, but if you guys have like a jock and somebody who's like very nerdy or whatever, we're going to go for the big powerful jock because we think that is like on a survival basis, that is what's going to survive. And we want survival of our gene. So we're going to mate with the big jock guy who's going to beat the shit out of the nerd because we think he's going to win and he's going to survive. And then our genes live on. Mm-mm. No, it's psychology studies.
No, because in my brain, first things first, I am the jock in our life. So I'm going to pick because I need a smart baby coming out. I need them to be smart.
No, these are things you've learned from society. It's not a biological response.
I am the jock. Why do I want another jock? No, my baby is going to be dumb as shit, and my baby is going to die. My baby is just going to die because we're just going to be big dumb jocks.
A biological response. This is your body choosing this, not your brain. Your brain is saying, yeah, I want the brains of this, for sure. But your body is saying, my genes need to survive. Go with the guy who's going to survive.
I don't think no. Your body doesn't make that.
No, I'm not messing around. This is a psychological study.
No, because your body doesn't make that decision. Your brain makes the decision. Your body doesn't make that decision.
No, your body does.
My body makes no decision.
This is why every girl in the history of ever is like, God, why do I choose such? Because we think our seeds will survive. True story.
That's your brain, though. That's your brain.
It's not actually your brain. You think it's your brain.
No, it's
your
brain.
Vagina. No. It's your uterus. No. Your uterus is like, no, pick that one. He's gonna survive.
No,
yeah, I'm telling you. It's true.
I don't believe it.
No, it's true. Also, at some point, we're all gonna stop mating entirely, and men are just gonna turn gay.
Oh yes, your rat study.
Have you guys ever heard of I think it's the Universal 25. Anyways, they did like 40 studies where they give mice and rats like utopia. So they had like little mouse condos and they had all the food they could ever want. And And they did the study 40 times. And every single time, the mice would stop mating eventually, and then they wouldn't even care for their young. They would just like go live their best lives. And there was pretty mice that had like guards at the door, and they would just sit in their apartment grooming themselves all day, and they wouldn't even mate. They just sat in their apartment all day. I feel like that might be where we're at right now. We've stopped mating, and we're just like looking at our looks. This is the phase we're in right now. And so
that's the phase I'm in.
And then the babies, like no more woman mice were getting pregnant, so there's no more babies. And if a baby did survive, it wasn't cared for, so it died within a year. And then the men just started f***ing other men.
So they needed to get it in.
40 times they did the study, guys. Every time ended the exact same. It's like, oh God.
They need to get it in.
We are the mice.
No, I don't think that will happen.
I don't know.
We have too many hateful people out there in the world.
Well, there were hateful mice.
No, but mice are mice, you know what I mean? They're like, they don't have a lot to like live for, you know?
Yeah, because we gave them utopia.
That's the thing. Like, we don't get utopia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't just get it.
It's true.
If all of a sudden all of that was gifted to us, I could see that going that way in society. But, like, it's not.
I wonder what would happen if there weren't the
like, we have to go to work.
tiers.
We have to, you know, make our own decisions.
Yeah, if we were all rich and happy, what would happen? The mice. I already know the answer.
Yeah. If we were all rich and happy, we had everything given to us, and we didn't have to worry about anything, absolutely that's what would happen.
Fuck this. Now I feel like our bosses put together the study to convince us that we need to work.
Now I feel like this goes back to our first thing. Wait a second here,
Conspiracy
women.
theory?
If we make men respect us, are they just going to start sleeping with each other? Just saying.
Full circle.
Full circle. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh my God.
Well, since we're full circle, I think that's it for today, guys.
Well, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for coming. I hope
you hope what?
They come back to the next one. I don't know.
Why was there a pause? Were you like?
Because I heard you talk.
I thought you were contemplating if you should tell them to come back.
I hope, and you said, I hope.
Why
and
would
then
you
I
say
said, what? And then you said, what you hope? And I said, what? I think that's how it went. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
My brain paused.
Rebecca's a nothing box. She's the only female in the world who has a nothing box.
Dodo! I'm telling you. Dodo.
My brain is like, that's the highway.
No.
Cars all the time.
Yeah. I'm Dodo.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Well, stay tuned for Rebecca's next Dodo podcast then, guys.
You can see it in my eyes.
Or they can't.
Or they can't. All right. See you later. Adios.
Later, nerds.